Topic of this video is why are so many, let's say, students coming to Italy in the first place as an international destination to study, and why are they leaving after graduation? And this is a video that most people will not talk about because the topics that we're gonna delve into are, let's say, not the usual ones. And here I got with me one of my friends, and he's gonna share with you his experiences, and we're gonna see how it is.
Okay, so when you come to a European country, especially Italy, you come with a lot of expectations and you have a lot of things in your mind that when you're gonna land here in the land of the Italians, you will face a cultural shock, but not just a cultural shock, but you will face a lot of good things, which is obviously half of it, if it of it is true, but not completely, not entirely, because for example, when you are leaving your country, you are leaving it for certain reasons. One of the reasons is that okay, you have to get a higher education, you have to get a degree, but at the same time, if you're coming from a middle class family, a family who spend all of their savings to send you out of the country so that you can become something, this place is not for you. Why? Because first of all, it depends how much you are prepared before coming here. Because as you know already, when you're coming to a European country, they only prefer their own language. So if you already know the Italian language, it's a plus one for you. But sadly, there's one thing more that you will face even after you know the language is that even if you know the Italian language, you still are not the Italian.
Exactly.
Because imagine, I mean, you have faced this thing.
Yeah.
You know the Italian language, but have you ever landed with a job yet?
Not really.
Why? Because obviously,
There is racism, I would say. You know, there are a lot of aspects that is not shown online. I mean, you think of Italy, you say, hey, we got the Colosseum, we got the Milan, we got so many beautiful cities in Italy, like Venice. What is more picturesque than these beautiful kind of places? But I think it's a nice place to visit, but staying for a long period of time, fuck no, because it's not the right place, you know. A lot of students come here to stay, do parties, events, and stuff. But you feel like if you want to apply for the citizenship, for the passport, 10 plus years you have to stay being a resident in here. Which good luck with that. Also, I mean, come on, Italians are living here. Like you see some of my friends, they're leaving Italy and they say it's not the right country anymore because of the high taxation, the bureaucracy, and you leaving a country that even its citizens are abandoning it. So
okay, so another thing is that another aspect that you have to see is that for what do you want to achieve by coming here? That's also a good question to ask for yourself.
that's
For example, if you're only coming here because it's better than your own country, okay, good luck to you. But obviously, what's your long-term goal? You're gonna come here, you're gonna get your degree, and then what? Because for instance, if you don't know the Italian language, there's no job for you. If you don't have the money, you haven't landed with a scholarship yet at all, you have to work here as a part-timer, there's no part-time work for you. And only you will get a job or any part-time work only if you know the language. And it's not an easy thing that you're going to come here and just learn the language right away. It's not like, it doesn't work like magic at all. And also,
but we gotta be honest. There are some opportunities like these are scholarships that can help people financially. When we talk about the money kind of aspect, Italy in Europe is by far one of the cheapest places to
Yeah.
study. So that's for the real thing.
I mean, obviously there are some negative and positive aspects.
Of course.
But that's what I told you. If your plan is to just come here, get your degree, go back to your country, that's amazing. If your plan is to come here, go back to any other English speaking country, absolutely brilliant. But if your plan is to come here and settle down here, it's still not a bad option. But the thing is that you will have to work more hard than the other people.
Exactly.
Because, for example, if you want to just come here, settle down only by yourself, not bring your own family here, that's the best place for you because you only have to learn the Italian language and then pray and expect that you will somehow get a job. And if you are applying to a very special, you have a very special expertise and that only you know, and you will still get a preference even if there are so many Italians in the same job interview. It's a good thing for you.
But this is real. Like most of them prefer Italian.
Exactly. because I faced this by myself. I applied for a job interview. I was one of the best candidates as per no other candidate in the list had any experience at all. Any experience at all. I had 7 years of experience. I have already worked in the same field and everything. Still, the one who got the job was an Italian, even though without any experience, and the only thing that she knew was that she loved to do this kind of thing. I
You
mean,
know, the mentality behind it is that the Italian or the people residing in Europe, they're the priority. If they are having the job or is there's like vacancy, there's a vacant like free thing, then they can accept foreigners. But that's the mentality
I
behind
mean,
it.
that's not even a bad thing. Obviously,
But to foreigners is bad.
yeah, obviously to us it's a bad thing. But for example, if you are providing if you are offering a job, the first priority should be your own citizens. Obviously, there's no shame in that. But obviously, as a foreigner, it's not about what they are doing. As a foreigner, it's like what you have to face, because obviously you are coming with a lot of dreams, the dreams that are not getting turning into a reality here. You come here that I will study, then I will get a job, I will get rich, I will get the passport, I will become an Italian citizen. But it's not that easy as what people tell you in every other video. Like you're just gonna come here, you're just gonna get the degree, then you will land a job, then voila, magic is gonna happen. It doesn't happen like that. It's a long road. It's a long road with a lot of hurdles, but yeah, you can achieve it. The purpose of the video is not to demotivate anyone. The actual purpose of the video is that you should come, you should dream, but you should also think about the reality. You should not forget that there are some logical aspects that you cannot ignore at all. You also have to keep them in mind. Otherwise, you will just break your own dreams, and then they know no other way but to just regret what you were expecting before.
Yeah, that's true. But it's too serious, man. You're gonna screw the shit out of them. Fuck you, don't come to Italy, man. It's like, holy shit, man.
The thing, and the other thing is that, for example, if you have already decided about something, don't listen to anyone. Stop the video right away. Don't listen, because obviously the one sitting in front of you on your laptop screen doesn't know anything what you have thought for yourself.
That's true.
The best person who can advise you, who can think for you, is your own self. Do your job, do all the logical explanations, do all the calculations, take the risk, but always take the calculated risk. Taking a risk without a calculation is just a failure.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
You see, it depends on the options that they have, because the post graduation is very important. If you can land a job, for example, related to your studies, I mean, if you can basically go to Germany in the beginning or another English speaking country, you'll be better off after you finish, because in Italy, a lot of them time like you won't be able to find a job related to your studies. And that's the bad part of it, because the economy in Italy, especially like the south of Italy, is not really good. And usually Italians from the south of country come to the north of country for finding job. So you're not only competing with the foreigners, you're also competing with those. And in a small city like Pavia, or I don't know, Genoa, or a small student kind of city, it's even more difficult, because you need to speak Italian, and you need to be flexible on the job and everything, and also they prefer a certain kind of aspect. So it depends, as my friend beautifully mentioned, that if you want to do something, it depends on your perspective and on what you want to get it. If you just want to try traveling for a while, see how it is to you yourself, personally, I would say it's a great opportunity. Why not? You can give it a shot, you can try, you can be in the Europe, you can travel, you can do a lot of beautiful things. But if you're looking for more than that, like the passport, or like after the graduation, what you're gonna be doing, you'll be better off in an English speaking kind of country. So it's about prioritizing and picking the right thing for yourself. It is not one size fits all. It's like what is right for me may be different for what is right for another person. So you need to think about everything and then try to go through. Of course, Italy has a lot of problems. The bureaucracy, the let's say, even if you like English kind of course, you need to know a little Italian. You will get emails in Italian. You go to university, the staff would prefer to speak Italian. So you're kind of forced to learn a little bit of Italian. which is not very difficult. You can learn that, but that's like extra effort and extra work that not everyone is comfortable with doing. And what else can I say? Do you want to add something?
Well, another thing about learning the language is not like they're gonna just like leave you alone and you will have to just face everything by yourself. No, when you're gonna get inducted into an Italian university in any kind of English program, it's mandatory for you to learn the Italian language, and the university is gonna teach you the Italian language for free without any cost. So that's not a problem, but it's only gonna be like the beginner level, the A1 level.
Exactly.
So it's not a problem. Another thing is that a lot of people, like I was one of them before coming here. When I used to watch the videos on the YouTube, there were like a lot of people talking about different countries that I am already here, but you should not come here. And I always used to think that
Those
why,
motherfuckers.
yeah,
Yeah,
why
sounds
someone is
good.
why someone
They're
is
right there, they not come.
yeah, they are
Selfish.
already there. They are already there. They are already like spending their time, their life there. But they are not. They are mentioning to other people that hey, don't come here. It's a waste of time. So I will still say that what those people do is still wrong because you cannot learn something. You cannot learn something without trying it.
Yeah.
So always try. Obviously, it's not like you're gonna come here and you're gonna waste your time. No, you're still gonna get a degree. You're still gonna get a lot of experience. You will get a lot of exposure. So always come, but always decide for your own self. If you have a lot of options, for example, if you have the capital to travel in any country you want, always travel. Always choose the one that is offering you, which is an English language, English speaking country, because you will have more opportunities there, because obviously you don't have to invest time in learning a completely different language, a completely different culture. Secondly, what do you want to achieve after that? For example, if I'm going to Germany, I'm studying agriculture, and if I'm going to Germany, while my field is of agriculture, it's not a good idea because Germany is an completely automated country. It works on the automation and the AI and all the other aspects. It's not like there are no opportunities for agriculture students in Germany. There are, but they're in a very small quantity. There's already a lot of competition there, and if you're gonna go there, you will have to completely start from the scratch, because then you have to learn the German language now.
Wow, that's the same way.
Yeah, so this thing you will have to face this thing in all of the European countries.
I have a question, my friend.
Yeah.
If you could change one thing about Italy, what would it be? For me, for example, it would be the bureaucracy.
Yeah.
If there would be a specific written law and they would respect that, it would be great. But there's no written law, man. You go somewhere, you speak English, they say no. You speak Italian, you say yeah, okay, no problem, go.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you know the language, things will get easier for you. And but yeah, there's one thing more. You can tell that even if you know Italian language, even if you have learned the entire language, you will still not be Italian.
Yeah, that's true, man.
So that's our part. Obviously, we are still missing a lot of stuff here, and that thing you will always be able to find it out after coming here. And good luck to you. And secondly, don't listen to anyone. Think for your own self. Decide for your own self. You have internet, you have AI, you have a lot of things. And if you want to ask someone that, hey, you are already in that country, should I come there or not?
It's a wrong question.
It's a wrong question.
Yeah. Because you have the options and you should think about what is right for you personally. No one else can decide instead of you. So if you have a few options, you'll be able to have a better kind of choice. But if you have no other option and then you have to stick with one, then you should understand that you're sacrificing the quality. So that's the only option. But all in all, I would say it's okay. It's got its advantages and disadvantages. But unfortunately, online you will just see the beauty. People traveling, doing really good things, but no one will tell you. For example, finding a house is very difficult. Finding a job is very difficult. There are difficulties and there are bumps in the road that no one would like to tell you about these things. But you need to know them before starting, and then you can, let's say, have a progress, and you can deeply know on what you're marching toward. And of course, then you would be more successful, because majority of people don't think about it. They feel like, yeah, it's like a really beautiful country and everything is just great, and the IDs will pay for everything, so we would go there, we just do whatever the hell we want to do, which is partially true. But again, this video is getting long, so catch us in the next one and comment down below.
Arrivederci.
Yeah, comment down below what you think, and